Alright, welcome back, House of Representatives. Alright, so again, just a reminder that the House is more formal, it's more rules oriented, it's much larger, 435 members, it could get quite unruly, so they stick to some pretty specific rules for how that House will operate. One of the key differences is going to be that they make use of a House Rules Committee. The House Rules Committee sets the rules for debate, as well as setting time limits on how long people are allowed to speak, as well as whether or not changes or amendments to the bill are going to be allowed. Sometimes they say yes, bills can be amended, sometimes they cannot be. When bills cannot be amended, just skip the one bullet point real quick and look at closed rule bill. If a bill is called a closed rule bill, that means it cannot be amended. So that means when it goes to the House floor, again, when we say floor, we're talking about in front of the entire House in this context, it can't be amended. So all the members can do is they can debate on it as it is, possibly for the time limit, usually 5 minutes or less, or sometimes it's a lot less than that. Sometimes it's 2 minutes, sometimes it's 0. And they can vote for or against it, but they can't actually make changes to that bill. The House Rules Committee is said to be the most powerful committee in the House, and that's because every bill goes through the House Rules Committee, and they get to review all of the bills to make rules for the debate. So they can by the rules they make it easier or tougher for bills to pass. So that is a lot of power the House Rules Committee has. In the House, there is a germaneness requirement, a requirement for all discussion to be germane. And what that term means is that it must be relevant and on topic. So when you speak in front of the House of Representatives, you must be on topic what the bill is about. That's the only thing you are allowed to speak about. Makes sense? Time limit, again, usually up to 5 minutes, sometimes even less. The House makes use of something called a discharge petition. So that's when your bill gets stuck in committee. So let's say that your bill is in committee and it's not successfully getting voted out of committee and moving on to the next step, and you're frustrated, you can call for a discharge petition. And if a majority of the members of the 435 people in the House agree with you, then they will force that bill out of committee and it will come to the floor, allowing the floor to vote on that bill. So a discharge petition is a technical procedural thing. The House Ways and Means Committee. This is a specific committee. They handle all tax and revenue bills. So if you remember from a previous video, all tax and revenue bills must originate in the House, and the committee that they all must go through is the House Ways and Means Committee. So this is going to be a very important committee. This has been a La Money production.